Thank you, Jim. Today is World Asthma Day. It's an annual event starting in 1998 to raise awareness and learn how it affects those who live with the condition every day. It is the leading chronic disease in children, affecting about 4.5 million children under the age of 18. There are a lot of parents then dealing with asthma in their kids. That's why we're talking to Courtney Stewart of the Indiana Joint Asthma Coalition. Thank you so much for being with us this morning.
Thank you. It's great to be here.
And we'd like to just talk a little more about World Asthma Day to start. What is really the point of it all?
Really, the point is to raise awareness and educate folks and share resources. As you mentioned, there are so many kids and adults that deal with asthma, a lot of folks in minority populations. So the more that we can educate people about how to self-manage their asthma, the better outcomes.
What are some of the factors and symptoms that we should be looking for?
So asthma is a disease that affects the lungs, and you have things like coughing, breathlessness, wheezing, so the lungs get really inflamed. And you had mentioned asthma action plans, and having those is really important for folks to be able to kind of keep track of what their triggers are. So triggers are really individual things. What might get someone's asthma going, the person next to them, it might be something completely different. So those plans are really great for reminding people what they're around, what their triggers are, what to look out for.
And so that's something then that, a family, I guess, should sit down together and go over that?
Yeah, absolutely. These plans are typically available at a doctor's office, but they're also available online, and they're easy to print off, fill out. Schools often have them. But it's great to have multiple copies. So the school might have one, the parents might have one, the individual might have one as well, so that everybody's kind of on the same page about medications that are taken and symptoms and triggers, things to watch out for.
As a parent, you just get so confused sometimes of, is it this, is it that? Well, certainly it's not that. What are some things that just some advice you could give parents of if they're trying to spot this in their kids?
Well, one thing to think about, the biggest triggers for asthma tend to be environmental triggers. So that could be inside or outside air quality. A lot of us live in homes that are older, so things like mold, even dust mites, cockroaches, things we don't like to think about, but that are sometimes in homes. Outside, right now, we've had lots of pollen. The allergy season has been really fierce this year, so that can be a trigger for folks. Just kind of being aware, there are lots of apps that you can get that will send you a pollen update daily. So that's a good way to kind of know what to expect and to kind of take those medications if you have allergies that trigger your asthma.
Jim even pretty much says that on the morning show a lot, I think. He gives, what that forecast is looking like. I deal with it because I've had a lobectomy, so I've lost part of my lung. So I'm actually not sure about this next question. Does this run in families?
So there is some evidence that asthma can run in families, but it's also, it can just develop in people, and it can be triggered again. I kind of keep talking about the environment, but if there are triggers in the environment, outside, depending on where you live, if you live next to a busy highway or there's a factory and there's smoke coming out of it, the environmental factors are really, really huge for this. And that type of thing is, it's not anything that we can get away from because we live in the environment. So, with climate change and things like that, we're seeing hotter summers, longer allergy seasons, and wildfires. And then when the wind picks that up, it doesn't have to be in Indiana. It can affect us here in the state from, the West Coast, the East Coast, Canada.
Gosh, I had forgotten about that. This was just a lot of great information. Thank you so much for coming on. And then, of course, we'll link the Indiana Joint Asthma Coalition to our website and the action plan advice. Thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you. I appreciate the opportunity.
Yeah, it's fox59.com/link. Scott?